Well, hello there. I'm glad you're back. And we'll just blame my little techie issue on Facebook because I can. I can if I want. And this was, I wasn't able to see my face, and then I had a server error. I guess it was okay, but after a while it straightened up. So you can disregard the first, I might take it off, the first part of this Facebook Live. But I'm here and I'm fine, and we're all Cajuned up. We've had beignets for breakfast and fried catfish for lunch, and I'm just doing fine. So anyway, I hope you've had a good morning, and I'm trying to decide if this time is a good time to come on or not. But I do want to see if we've got the this one coming in, because I don't see it coming in at all. There you go. I should be able to see this. This is day 3 of this particular Facebook Live. You know I'm not techie, I told you that. Well, everything should be okay in just a minute, I would think. I'm going to go ahead because I want to show you what we're working on today. We're going to go ahead, even though right now I can't see your comments, so you could be telling me off real good up and down and I wouldn't know it. Should be coming on right about now. There was a 4-minute one, but that wasn't the one that I'm looking for. I believe this is it. Nope. Anyway, this is what the bag looks like. And this is what we're painting right now. And if you're going along and following me on this, I have inserted a plastic sheet so that the paint does not bleed through to the other side. I have a guide that I'm following, and everything's just working out fine. Now, if you have a comment to make, please make it, and perhaps I'll be able to see it in a little bit. But I want to go ahead and finish this, and I would hope that you are seeing me right now. I think I can fix this so that you can see me up in the wrong one. Let's see. Having a real there. That's what we want to see. And if you have any questions, you can ask me. Yay. I can see it, y'all. Sometimes it's hard being not a techie. Wish I was. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and show you some things, because you can get started if you're following me with your own bag. And you could be saying something to me like, come on, just do it. And I wouldn't know right now. As you can see, I've got a few things that I need to touch up on here. One is, and you'll have to excuse me, I'm left-handed and I'm going to have to, well, I'll show you our palette today. I have a dark orange, a red, yellow, white, several shades of blue, green, blue, white, and black, and dark brown, and a gold, which is going to be kind of a creamy gold for me right now. So what I'd like to do is to kind of work on the sky first of all. I've got some water over here and a paper towel and a rag, if you're wondering what I use while I'm painting. And I'm going to just take some of the white with a little blue, mostly white, and I want to make some little puffs of clouds in the sky. This really sucked up the paint yesterday, and so it's only about one layer of paint. So if you wanted to put more on there, you could, but it's not necessary. Just going to come in here and make some edges so it appears to be clouds. And kind of blend those in with a little bit of water. And you see that just gives it a little bit of a nice sky, beautiful sky. But you don't have to overdo it. And the working with the water in this makes it a little better too, because I can dip my brush in my water and extend the color out without it being too dark. Does that make sense? Okay, now I'm going to, yesterday I had this lined up so you could see each of them, I believe, a little better, and I'm going to try to do that. Like I told you, I'm a lefty, so if you are seeing this, it doesn't have to look exactly like it, but I'm going to make a little bit of a tree line and then go for some trees every once in a while. It's a darker one. In fact, it probably has a little bit of real dark up there, and I'm going to be making the tree that is the dead tree in the back of the barn with another type of brush. This is just like a round brush, but it's very small. And I'm going to have my water in here. Now, everybody's trees are different. You don't have to have this one exactly like mine. I'll pull it down here so you can see it. It's been a dead tree for a long time, it looks like. And just kind of make that your dead tree. And you can follow my lead or just kind of pair off and make your own design here. It doesn't matter. I hope you can hear me okay. If you can't, let me know. Not that I'm going to notice it, but I'm going to try to look up to my comments every once in a while. Okay. Now, let's see. I forgot to say, welcome to the show. We'll do that one more time. Because because I'm glad you're here. And I'm going to put a little bit of shading over here on this side of the silo, because it's probably the dark side. The light is on the other side. Okay. So, I hope y'all have been having a good day. We went into Bro Bridge, and I think I'm going to post a couple of things that we saw today. There's a real pretty little bayou that we passed by. We had been there before when we were here on our way to, St. Martinville, where Evangeline is, a statue that Longfellow wrote about in the Post. And he was really writing about the plight of the Acadian people. Let's see, let's put a little bit of around here, and I'm going to see, I don't have to, I'm going to get a little bigger brush because I don't need that any longer, and I'm going to put a little bit of a tree line over here. Okay, now that kind of separates that hill and that. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit of a little border around here. But you can, I might just, whoops, didn't mean to get that green. So we'll just go back and I'll darken that with this. You can come through. Okay. Now we've done the same over here, kind of lightened it. Tomorrow we are going to learn how to dance like they dance Cajun dancing. We're going to a place where they are going to teach us how to dance. So that ought to be interesting. It does have a name. I can't remember where it is they teach you how to dance like Cajuns, but that ought to be very, very good. I'm just filling in some of this color and I'll blend it in as I go. The Acadian Festival does not start until like Friday, and they say that this place will be filling up, getting ready for the festival. It's already filled up, but they say it'll be more people. I like this little white fence, but I'm going to put some little lines in here. Whoops, that needs to be a little darker. Yeah, and we might put a little brown in there because I haven't done that. This is a nice gift to give to someone, and you could fill it with some surprises and people would love it. It's a very simple bag, but you can see we came in, well, Well, actually, this side is more in than that one. That's just not a great big deal. Can you see anything you think we should change? Oh yeah, I need to do a little bit of work over here. And these lines are all vertical. And I wanted to blend a little bit of I think it's getting windy outside here. Or else it's a diesel engine. Nope. I'm going to lighten up over here. And then go in with something to blend with it. This is an old barn. Don't you love them? I do. And I love to take pictures of them. I have a movie on my personal YouTube channel. Let me just get this in a little bit gray. Okay, now the only thing else I need to do to this is to you're always seeing things that you need to change. Get this roof lined up a little better. I like the silos. Next time you see me, I'll be knowing how to Cajun dance. I don't know if I'm supposed to wear anything special when I learn how to dance like the Cajuns. Maybe my alligator shoes. Yep, alligator shoes ought to do it. Okay, so I think we're about through with this, and I'm going to be I wanted a little window. So now I take a round brush. I don't have one out now. I can't believe I did that. But I'm going to take a round brush and I'm going to just start painting my daisy over here. So I'll just apply pressure and come off. I'm using the side of a flat brush. And I'm going to, let me get it so you can see it here. So I may have to do this one more time after I finish. But I've got the side of my flat brush and I'm pressing it down and releasing it after I get to the center. Now, I just found out myself that there was something else I need to do, because we're going to have 2 of these. I didn't plan for but 1, but there's something else you need to do in here, and that is to have your center before you start. I must have my mind on something else, like learning how to Cajun dance or something. Yep, that's probably it. Now I think I'll make one more. Because it's not going to do anything but just kind of draw your eye to that. So I will go out in the center. This one's going to have some little brown in it. And I'll go out in the center here. I might have a little more orange in the, because I'm getting that with my yellow. Let me wash off my brush. And we'll finish this one. I've kind of laid this yellow on thick, so it's going to have to dry overnight. And I'm not, tomorrow is another painting day. It's actually day 4. Tuesday, what's day 3 of this project. And I've got a few more things I want to show you about this. Whoops. And I can put some, sorry. This is going to be one of those wild daisies. It isn't a sunflower, is it? No. So I'll come back to this when it dries a little bit so I can add some more things to it, as well as lighten up the middle. And like I say, yours might not look like that. Okay, and you know what? Can't have 2, you gotta have 3. I'm just mean to. Okay, now there are some little flowers spread throughout the yard that are growing wild, and they kind of take on a little personality of their own. These little daisies are just popping up everywhere, and they've got some little white guys that go with them. Just kind of like 4 little strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they have been growing wild in this yard for many years. There's nothing we can do to take care of that. We've got all day tomorrow to do this for the next live. So tomorrow is not the last day. Friday is the last day of the project, and it's where I always introduce the next project for the next week. In case you got here late, or you came in here where I'm fumbling around with what was going on with this page, my name is Marty Whitney, and I teach ARTitude adjustment painting classes all over the country. My husband and I are full-time RVers, and I paint at RV rallies, RV manufacturer rallies, and anywhere I'm invited to for private resorts and etc. So we're originally from Jacksonville, Florida, cover that up with that. That just doesn't make me happy. So we still have some more paint that needs to go in these areas here. And it's all right to mix a little white with it. Some of you have taken this class from me doing this bag. I love this bag. And the first time I did the class, I broke my wrist not doing this project. And someone had a very dear friend that I could call on who loves to paint, helped me with the project so that I was able to show it when we were in Madison, Wisconsin for a rally. So I owe her big time. She's a real good friend. So you can keep working with that. And I could put in a few more flowers if I wanted to. This also starts being very small, and they kind of add to the overall ambiance, but you don't want to overdo it either. Get some white. And no, there are no cows out today. So anyway, if I don't leave here, if I don't get home, I'm going to have a lot of weight to get off. Let me ask you, do you think I need to add any more to the and I hope when I play this back I can see your comments, because they're not coming up right now. I don't know what's going on. Facebook, it's you. Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you for looking at our class today. We still have a little bit more time to work on this project. If you want to keep working while, whenever this is over, please do. And also, if you have any questions or comments that you'd like to make, please let me know. I enjoy doing this. It's what we do is the first 4 days are painting, and the last day is introducing a project for the next week. So I just hope that you'll come back tomorrow and see how this winds up. It's been a fun project, and it will be something that you'll use for a long time. This is, just wanted to show you this if you haven't bought one. It's just a plain black canvas bag you could get. I like the ones that are in the wearable art section at Hobby Lobby. It's very sturdy, so that if you put lots of shopping bags in there or whatever, it really holds up well, or supplies, or taking things to some, away from your place. Let me know if you, like I said, we'll see you tomorrow, and I'm glad you've been here today. And just remember, it's a great day to have a great day. Almost forgot. It's a great day to have a great day. Bye-bye, y'all.